Hey guys, it's Erica back with another dream. If this resonates with you, please test the spirits and take this word back to God. So, in this short dream, I was walking in a large room of people, but I could clearly hear the name Persephone multiple times. Persephone, Persephone. When I woke up, I knew that I've heard the name before, but I was still unsure of what God was trying to tell me, so I had to go ahead and look up the meaning and pray for a deeper revelation. So Persephone, according to Greek mythology, was the daughter of Zeus and is known as the goddess of spring. Now, before I continue, just so you have the disclaimer, I am a God-fearing Christian. I do not subscribe to any occultic practices. I don't study Greek mythology or anything like that, but I do have to give you the background information just so you can understand what God was trying to convey to me. And I don't put God in a box. I know that he can use any person, place, or thing or concept when he is speaking to his children. So I did have to look this information up purely to understand the message that he was trying to convey. Okay, so moving on, when I looked up the meaning of the name Persephone, it is a Greek name that means bringer of destruction. So when I read that, I immediately had an eerie feeling. And then days after receiving this dream, God continually just kept stressing to me the word destruction. God is basically telling me that a judgment is coming. And as the saints, what we can do is just continue to stay in our secret place, live a lifestyle of repentance, pray for those around you, people that have may strayed from the faith and just the overall condition of the world. I want to close out this message by reading Isaiah 34. This is the NIV version. Come near, you nations, and listen. Pay attention, you peoples. Let the earth hear and all that is in it, the world and all that comes out of it. The Lord is angry with all nations. His wrath is on all their armies. He will totally destroy them. He will give them over to slaughter. Their slain will be thrown out. Their dead bodies will stink. The mountains will be soaked with their blood. All the stars in the sky will be dissolved and the heavens rolled up like a scroll. All the starry hosts will fall like withered leaves from the vine, like shriveled figs from the fig tree. My sword has drunk its fill in the heavens. See, it descends in judgment on Edom, the people I have totally destroyed. The sword of the Lord is bathed in blood. It is covered with fat. The blood of lambs and goats, fat from the kidneys of rams. For the Lord has a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Edom. And the wild oxen will fall with them, the bull, calves, and the great bulls. Their land will be drenched with blood, and their dust will be soaked with fat. For the Lord has a day of vengeance, a year of retribution, to uphold Zion's cause. Edom's streams will be turned into pitch, her dust into burning sulfur. Her land will become blazing pitch. It will not be quenched night or day. Its smoke will rise forever. From generation to generation, it will lie desolate. No one will ever pass through it again. The desert owl and the screech owl will possess it. The gray owl and the raven will nest there. God will stretch out over Edom the measuring line of chaos and the plumb line of desolation. Her nobles will have nothing there to be called a kingdom. All her princes will vanish away. Thorns will overturn her citadels, nettles and brambles her strongholds. She will become a haunt for jackals, a home for owls. Desert creatures will meet with hyenas, and wild goats will bleat to each other. There the night creatures will also lie down and find for themselves places of rest. The owl will nest there and lay eggs. She will hatch them and care for her young under the shadow of her wings. There also the falcons will gather, each with its mate. Look in the scroll of the Lord and read. None of these will be missing. Not one will lack her mate. For it is mouth that has given the order. For it is his mouth that has given the order. And his spirit will gather them together. He allots their portions. His hand distributes them by measure. They will possess it forever and dwell there from generation to generation.